Alright, good morning guys. Today's video finds us over here at Sai Daeng, or Red Sand Beach. I got up early this morning to come over here and see the sunrise. The sunrise was quite disappointing. The sun just kind of stayed behind the clouds and then it just popped up and nothing really much to see. I tried to record it, so I'll try to put in a little bit of it and you can see what it looks like. So anyway, we're at a small little beach over here and we're gonna walk around and talk a little bit and look at it. It's not a big beach, so this will be kind of a short video. So let's see what we see. So over here you can see this is the whole beach. There's not a whole lot to it. It's kind of about 120 meters long or so. But it's one of the only beaches on the east side. There's the, the Tai Noi whole beach. I walked up here, they have built this little walkway and they're building a couple more like hotel rooms, another little tower over here. So this will be pretty nice when they're done. But right now it's just kind of debris inland. And you can see that they're building right up in there. Those will be pretty nice when they're completed. They probably put them on hold during all the lockdown business and all of that. So you can see there's a boat there that's loaded up with oxygen tanks, and that goes to that dive shop. But it's pretty rocky. This is not the best beach on the island by far. Most people go to Sairee Beach. That's the #1 beach. That's where the majority of the restaurants and budget accommodations and all of that are. So let's walk through and let's take a look at this. This won't be a long video, just a nice way to come over and spend the morning. Now, I tried to wait on the sunrise. I always like to go to these beaches and do a little walk, look around, see the sunrise, or I even like the sunsets also, but the sunrises are always good. And it's either completely a hit or a complete miss. There's not any real in-betweens. Usually, like on a day like today, there was like some lower clouds. So I waited for like 45 minutes and then just all of a sudden the sun just popped right out and that was just it. Nothing really spectacular. Sometimes you get some brilliant reds and oranges and all of that. So here are, this looks like maybe a spa. And then you got some more of the rooms that kind of go up from here. I think this is Sai Daeng Resort. And I don't know how much rooms are, I didn't check on these. But you are over here kind of at a private beach. There's this resort and then there's that one over there. I think it's Sunrise Resort. But the rooms, whenever I came down here, looked pretty decent. And then they do have the restaurant and beach bar and stuff down here. This is away from the crowds, if that's what you're interested in. So you see here, this is all coral and rocks, so nothing you want to get out here and walk around barefoot. And the sand on this beach is pretty poor. There's a little bit of decent sand, but there's so much coral that it's really not the best, like for a beach walker, beach comber type, where you just want to walk on the beach and feel the sand between your toes. None of that here. You see a little bit more of the resort, of the coconuts. And they're starting it up over there. Everybody's doing their breakfast. Okay, so here is the beach proper. Over here is probably the best sand on the beach. And then there is a little bit of coral right there, and then there's some more sand over there. So you can see the sun's popped up. Yeah, this is the island of Koh Tao, which means Turtle Island. And it's huge, popular for people to come over, do snorkeling, do scuba, do hiking, all of that stuff here on the island. I'd say the age demographic for this island is probably 30 or below. It's a lot of the young kids that come in, and I'm seeing a lot of people from like Germany, a lot of French, just different people from Europe. Lots and lots of Germans. I've talked to quite a few of them, which is good for them. You know, they come down here in March, get away from the cold. You see the beach, the quality. You got some of this like coarse sand up here, and then some of the coral, and then a little bit of the sand. And this is the restaurant. You got the swing there to sit, do some Instagram photos, and then the CV divers. And it looks like there's some pretty decent like tours that if you want to do just like a all-day snorkeling tour, they start around 500 baht. It looks like from what I've seen. I haven't done any yet. I've just been looking. And then there's the dive tours that go to White Rock and Twin Rocks and all the popular sites. Yeah, from here on this beach, the view is not very good for the sunrise. You actually have to go up to the viewpoint right above it, but it's all part of the hotel. And that's where I went and watched the sunrise. So here are the beach chairs and the little beach bar. They do have some shade, which is nice because it does get terribly hot during the day. And there is a little bit of trash, but they do a pretty nice job with keeping this clean, it looks like. This just washed up in the night. They haven't had anybody come out and clean it up yet. Now, getting to Koh Tao is pretty easy. I took a bus/ferry tour for 1,250 baht. So like 45 bucks for a 12-hour bus ferry combo to get down here. And it'll be the same going home. And you have some of the, right up there, that's probably the best view of all of the hotel rooms, because that will just look right over and you'll see the sunrise from right there. And you can see the little island out there. Yeah, this is a nice beach, but there's just not a whole lot to it. This is the end over here. And then goes up into that resort. Alright guys, so it's going to be a pretty fast little video here of Sai Daeng, or Sai Daeng Beach. It's a nice enough little beach. It's definitely not one of the best on the island, but it is one that does face towards the east, so I came over here to Brave to see if I could see a sunrise. But other than that, there's not a whole lot here. If you just want to be secluded off, this is a nice little place. If you want the crowds then and the nightlife, then definitely don't come here. This is kind of off in the middle of nowhere as far as it goes on this island. You're on the east and there's not a whole lot of other stuff around here. So you got to see what it looks like, and hopefully you enjoyed it, and I told you a little bit about it. So this is the start of my day today, so time to go get something to eat and do everything else on this nice little island of Koh Tao. If you've never been to Koh Tao before, it's quite cool. There's, it's just a beautiful little island, and you can rent a scooter and explore on your own. So if you're interested in that stuff, then come to Koh Tao. This is just one of the many beaches, and there's other things to do here. So anyway, if you liked the video, make sure you click like and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. This is what I do. I just go show you things I see and tell you a little bit about what I know. And if you like that, then stick around and leave me a comment. If you've been here, if you've stayed in one of these hotels, let me know what you thought, if you enjoyed your time or whatever. And definitely smash the like button. And until next time, from over here in Koh Tao, remember, life is a journey. Enjoy.